Oh, you think making fun of you cheating on your wife was bad? Well, back in my day, they would have pulled up your Facebook and photoshopped their own face onto your face after your wife divorces you in your old wedding pictures before you ever got the chance to delete them, okay?
And, you know, I think up until that week, Hasan and I were, you know, we're pretty cool. And I know he's not going to lose any sleep over our...
Happy Juneteenth. Shut up. Juneteenth will never be the same because last year I was never able to buy the slave flavored ice cream from Walmart. So Juneteenth will never be the same.
Our relationship or anything, man. I'm not either. But after hearing him say what he said about Doc, that was dead to me. I DM'd him as soon as I heard it, and I said, you know what? Have your opinions. We can agree to disagree. You can say the things that you want to say, of course. But you're gonna go up there and say that shit about Doc on his anniversary, right? It's a guy's anniversary, and you're saying like that in front of all those people? You're just gonna let that rip? All right. I mean, you know, I mean, listen, I'm not, you know, like I'm not showing up.
Anyways, if you wonder what Hasan said, Hasan made the same joke I did, that Doc is more loyal to Nickmercs than his wife on this weirdo anti-LGBT comment that he made on Twitter. And then he lost it. It was the, and now apparently he's like, I can't believe he could have said that. I can't believe this. Who could have seen this coming? I love the Hasan and liberal influencer downfall occurring recently. Is this liberal influencer downfall in the room with us right now? Oh, yeah, all the liberal influencers downfalling. That one. Have you heard of that one that did a downfall recently? Oh, you love to see it. Oh man, Hasan cares what Nick says. Like it. Oh, maybe don't cheat on your wife and people won't call you out for cheating on your wife. He did make it a spectacle that he cheated on his wife. If you forget what happened, basically, Dr. Disrespect, after getting done setting crystals up around his house to save his brain from 5G and saying that taking the COVID vaccine was going to turn you into an alligator, he then decided to cheat on his wife. I think it's with some girl he met from like a streaming convention or something. What terrible situation. And then went on stream to then cry about it and say sorry to everybody, including his wife on stream for cheating on his wife. Why would you do anything other than disrespect him? It is his name. I mean, like, but he's supposed to be the dude. He's supposed to be doing the disrespecting. He's Dr. Disrespect. He's disrespectful to other people. You're not supposed to be disrespectful to him. That's mean. That's mean, okay? His whole character is that he dishes out, but he doesn't take. That's the point. That's the point. Wait, they have gay ice cream too? I hope they have it. I will not sip the gay ice cream. Yeah, look, I'm not lying. For people who didn't remember, yeah, they did have the slave ice cream. Look at this. Celebration edition, Juneteenth ice cream. They literally had the slave flavored ice cream. I wanted to go buy it. I was actually going to go the next day, but the day I couldn't go because I was streaming and I found out about it is when they pulled it from the shelves. And so when I went early in the morning the next day, they had already pulled all the ice cream from the shelves. My slave cream, my slave cream. They did, they yoinked it from us. Look what they took from us. Swirled red velvet cheesecake. Flavored ice cream. That actually doesn't sound bad. It actually unironically doesn't sound bad. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to taste the slave cream, but they took it from me. Pride sounds better. White chocolate flavored ice cream with brownies and cherries. It actually sounds ass because I don't like chocolate at all. But that's just me. It could just be me being racist. Nah, the cherries ruin it. I mean, that's fine or whatever. I'm not a huge cherry person, but I'm also not I'm an anti-chocolate person. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I am just kind of built different, as they say. So brownies and cherries is ass. I mean, have you tried it before? How do you know? Have you tried it before? How do you know? Hasan is garbage. I don't know, maybe Nick could have just said he was sorry and instead of realize the implications of what he made. Nope, just double down for the additional clout. Found the pedo again. Yep, and that's why, I mean, this is why everybody made fun of you. Everybody, like, he's like, why in the world would everybody say these things about me? And then these are all the people who are coming out to his defense and that everybody sees agreeing with everything that he said, you know? I don't know, it just kind of starts to make a little bit of sense, you feel me? One of the Hasan ain't it, one of those types I dislike, right? So true. Calling out the cheater is off limits. I still think it's crazy. I still think it's crazy. Getting more mad about Hasan than they ever got mad at Activision Blizzard for their cube crawls and stuff like that. I'll never think it's I'll never not think it's crazy. I'll never not think it's crazy. I still think it's crazy. Whatever, I guess. I mean, they can get mad if they want. I just don't think it means very much. Oh, apparently Dr. Disrespect called him a big fat phony. No, not a phony. No. This cannot be.
Yes, he's more loyal to Nickmercs having his skin than his own wife. I know. Yes, he's more loyal to that.
It is funny.
I mean, he's also more loyal to Shungite, really. Bro, up to Shungite. You know what I mean? Just add a little bit more Shungite to that diet. Put it around La Casa. Okay, little pyramids, that sort of thing. I feel like we don't have enough Shungite in La Casa right now.
That's the issue I think we have as a society. Everyone's so concerned and worried about everything else.
What are you talking about? You're the ones who were like canceled Blizzard for removing a couple of pixels from their video game. You all were going on like a full, you were starting a whole movement about like Activision Blizzard Activision removing a couple of pixels from their video game. Like, if that's how you want, listen, I'll tell you this much. Listen, let me tell you. A lot of people hate it when you say stuff like this, but you know it's true. These days, people like this, people built like this, like Dr. Disrespect, you know they wouldn't last. They wouldn't last a single round in the COD lobby. None of they wouldn't let, if this is what makes them so. When back in my day, I heard kids on COD say things to 5, 10, 20, 100 times worse than this. These guys wouldn't last a single day in the COD lobby. Back in my day, I tell you what, you should have seen the stuff that they would have said. You should have seen the stuff that they would have said, okay? Oh, you think making fun of you cheating on your wife was bad? Well, back in my day, they would have pulled up your Facebook and photoshopped their own face onto your face after your wife divorces you in your old wedding pictures before you ever got the chance to delete them, okay? Back in my day, none of you kids would have survived the COD lobby. They don't build people like they used to back in the day. Everyone's so soft now. A joke. There, look at him. He's losing it over a joke. Look at he's gonna go on a little rant for what? How long? Almost 2 minutes for a joke. It was a haha funny. We all know that when you phrase something as a joke, you can't get mad at it because it's a joke, and jokes are immune to criticism. So I don't know why in the world he's getting so mad because it was a haha funny joke. Come on.
Just worry about yourself and what's close to you, right? Everyone is so concerned about everyone else and everything else. Why?
I'm sorry. I think this is still pretty funny where he's talking about this in relation to his wife divorcing him. And he literally made a whole stream about his wife divorcing him. His wife, him cheating on his wife. Sorry. He made a whole stream about him cheating on his wife. How you gonna be like, you won't need to be worried about everything else when you literally made it our problem by publicly making a stream about it? Like, I get that it could hurt. I could definitely understand how, him saying that to you must be must be mean, must hurt. Now imagine what, gay people and trans people have been going through ever since, Nickmercs comment. Being like, hey, I don't think this is I think, you making a tweet being like, hey, I don't think this is actually a good way to take this situation. Nick, I think you may be misunderstanding the situation. And everybody goes, file, oh, looks like I found the like, at least you literally did something wrong that you were being called out for, and the other people are just gay. But whatever, I guess. Can we have, if I had the money, if I had the money, I would commission art of Hasan and Dr. Disrespect fighting, but Hasan would be Sukuna from JJK summoning Malevolent Shrine. But instead of a shrine, it would be another California mansion. And it would go so hard. And Dr. Disrespect's domain expansion would be a broken wedding ring. And it would go so hard. Buy an island and then put the homophobes and transphobes on it? You think someone would make them fight? And then only the strongest the homophobe is able to come back? And then we all have to fight them? And if they win, then they get to have planet homophobia. And if we win, we get to have planet gay people are okay, I guess. Definitely could be worse. The battle for rights, the final clash. It would go. I think it would go crazy. Only the strongest homophobe may win. We must pit the world, America's strongest homophobe versus America's strongest homosexual. Come here. Oh. Hi. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, it'll make Boo very sad. I know a bunch of you who are watching are not subscribed. Join the frenzy. You won't regret it. Thank you, Boo.